Hello, once
Hi,
again.
everybody.
It is time for Dak Trigun episode 16 through 20. Let us begin. Episodes 16 through 20 were very, very interesting. The whole what's the word I'm looking for?
Storyline.
Well, no, not
Concept.
storyline. No.
Them feels.
Kind of. We'll go with feel. The whole feel of the entire anime has completely turned on its head. Because now it's all about Vash's backstory, and it's all about what he needs to get done, which is basically what you find out in these episodes. The person that he has been looking for this entire time is Knives.
Which in episode, I think it's the second one, so that'd be 17. It's a whole flashback episode. It gives a background to where Vash comes from, why everything is the way it is, basically. It just kind of gives you an idea of everything that's going on.
Yeah.
We learn a lot more about Rem, which has been slowly introduced throughout the series. We learned that Vash apparently has a brother. I don't know if they're actually related.
I don't know if it's that they're related, but it is that they are definitely of the same kind, and they are both not human.
Yeah, they're both like superhuman things. Their IQ is like way above normal, and and when you watch the episode, it explains most of it, but it doesn't specifically say that they're related to each other, but they look the same. Their hair is like a slightly different shade of blonde.
Yeah.
Other than that, they're pretty much the same.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, the last series we did, episode 15, ended with Vash fighting the Gung Ho Guns. Got that right the first time.
Nailed it.
And so, I was assuming it was going to jump straight into like them battling again, and it kind of does originally.
Exactly.
But then it goes into this whole backstory, so it like takes a break for the whole villain arc, and then it backs up into Vash's backstory.
Yeah. It's one of those things where it's interesting because the entire like arc, it was kind of building to this whole like, these are the gung ho guns, these are the people that you're going to have to fight next. And in most of the animes that I've watched, when it gets to that point, you fight one, you beat them, exactly. Or even in the main arcs, when it gets to that group of people, you fight one, you beat them, you move forward. You fight one, you beat one, you move forward, and it continues in that way. But in these episodes, it kind of chopped up in a way, though. But at the same time, continued them because he also fought the mine and he fought the sword.
The blade,
the samurai, the blade, the sword, the knife, the
fucking
butter
sharp
knife
thing that you. Yeah, that.
Indeed.
So there was an epic battle with two of the Gung Ho Guns, and I think they're coming out of order because I think one was like the 5th, the other one's the 9th. I don't know. There's no fucking order to them.
Yeah.
There's just a bunch of them.
They're the guns.
They're the Gung Ho Guns, like you do.
So there was this whole battle with the two of them, and then it finally showed off the incident, like what happened in the incident that happened
in July.
That happened in July. That now happened in, was that Augusta?
Augusta, yeah.
Yeah. So you finally know what it is that happened, where Vash's entire arm like transforms into this crazy thing and melds with this gun.
Yeah, it's part of the gun. Apparently it has a secret technology to it that when activated, it transforms his arm into this big fuck off, fuck all, destroys everything thing.
And craters the moon.
Yeah, makes a hole in the moon.
Yeah, exactly. So, which is nut job all in its own, and adds to that whole what in the hell is this guy type situation. Which is also awesome. There's that. There's the whole thing of the insurance girls, their company deciding that Vashta Stampede is an act of God, and they will not cover any of that stuff at all. Yeah.
Fuck it, we're out.
They decide that they're out. But then, at the same time, all of a sudden, they get another job to go and find him again. So, I don't know why that is, even though they got the letter saying that you guys are done, come home. But then all of a sudden it's like, oh wait, no, we got to go back out because somebody found him. Why does that matter? I don't understand why that's important. And then you also got that whole thing of after he shot the crater into the moon, that he just kind of fell off the planet.
Yeah, and that happens during the backstory episode.
Yeah.
When you come back from that, it goes into, is it New Oregon, Little Jersey, one of those. It's one of the random towns.
Someplace.
And basically, he's taken up refuge in a new city. He's taken a new name, a new identity, everything, and now he's known as Eric's. And he's trying to live a normal life because he understands that he's one of the most dangerous people ever, and he's just trying to live a normal life, lay low, no drama, no nothing. So he adopts himself into this family. It's got grandma. It's got the girl.
Eric. It started with an E.
Eric.
It was like Erica or Eric.
No, his name was Eric's.
Eric's. His name was Eric's. I don't remember her name.
Julie?
Fuck it.
I don't know.
Jill.
He's living with a girl.
Rachel.
Shannon.
Francis.
Amanda.
He's living with some girl and her grandmother, and then the priest shows up again, and he's like, "Hey, listen."
Wolfwood.
Yeah, Wolfwood shows up, and he's like, "Okay, I get it. You know, you wanted to stay off the radar, but listen, we got shit to do, so we gotta go." And he's like, "Yeah, well, all right, I guess so."
Damn it.
Yeah, he's like, "Man,
but Mom."
basically, yeah." And then they head out again basically because of the fact that Knives comes back on the radar again and starts fucking shit up. So he's like, "This is..."
Yeah, Wolfwood tells Vash that in another town, it ends up like on one of the fountains or something, that some guy's name was written out in blood and it said Knives, and of course that catches Vash's attention because we now know that Knives is the ultimate villain in this episode that Vash is aiming for. It's not Legato, actually. Legato is just a pawn in Knives.
Yeah. And so it's one of those things where he wanted to just fall off the map, be a normal person, but then once he realizes, holy crap, this is the reason why I've been doing this whole time anyway, is to stop this person who's trying to destroy all of these people that I've been trying to protect. He finally jumps back on the horse, becomes Vash the Stampede again. And then that's when they end up flying off into the
sky.
Basically.
Yeah, basically there's a typhoon that comes through one of the towns, and at some point in the day, there's a gust of wind that Vash is looking for, and in that instance, he jumps off a cliff, and that was really funny because his face was funny.
Yes.
And so it shoots him off into the air, and the ship Seeds, which I guess is like the main ship out of the whole fleet that's trying to save the human race.
Right.
I guess the technology allows it to float. I don't know. It doesn't fucking explain it.
For some reason, it just didn't crash.
Yeah. The ship is fucked up, but it never crashed. And so Vash and Wolfwood apparently stows away. They go up into the ship, and they all know Vash. They've been waiting for him to come back. I guess it's like his home base.
Basically. So. He gets a new arm. Apparently he hadn't been there in 20 years, which means that he has gone back there before.
Was it 20 or 10?
It was something like that. It was 10 or 20 years. So it was this is a place that he has been to on multiple occasions in the 100 years that he's been on this planet.
7, yeah. Some fuck off
so
number.
So it's a place that he goes to often, and there he got a new arm, he got a new red coat, and also
new glasses.
New glasses. Also you get introduced to the puppet master guy, whatever his name was.
I don't remember.
Exactly. And there was somebody else who was there.
Oh, it was the dude with the big-ass drill thing. That's what it showed it looked like.
Right.
But in the end of the episode, it said there's 3 demons?
Yes.
So it's the puppet master, the drill dude, and there's someone else. Oh, was it the guy that was, like, walking, like, the heavy steps? It didn't show who it actually was, but you know what I'm talking about? Like
I do, yes.
Like, it only shows his feet, but it's, like, heavy, slow steps. So there's, like, apparently some big fuck-off thing that's coming to get him as well.
Yeah, I figured that was the drill guy, but apparently there's something going on there. And it kind of sucks because of the fact that these people have been up in the sky, just kind of living a life of not destruction and
within,
death.
like, the little bit of time that they're up there's already a bunch of people that have already died. It really sucks.
Kind of sucks. Kind of sad. But whatever.
Yeah. Hi, Debbie.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Debbie. Oh, God. So, yeah. So, basically, that was the episodes for this episode, I guess.
This series of episodes.
Exactly.
So we're almost done.
Yeah.
We are.
The next episode will be 21 through 26. We're going to do 6 episodes because it's the end of the series.
Oh, before I forget. in episode, I think it's the last one, so episode 20, where there's like a gust of wind or something. I think it's when the insurance girls are trying to go outside. Be really careful. There is a, hey look, there's a kitty.
Yeah.
There
yeah,
is.
there is.
There is one
it
there.
Just kind of like blows
it's like,
away.
whoosh, you see its eyes, like, there's a kitty.
Yeah, there is one.
But anyway.
So yeah, so that will end this episode. Again, make sure to like this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you know when these are happening, and also make sure to comment on the videos so that we can read your comments and follow up on them as well. We haven't gotten many more yet, but hopefully in the 21 through 26 episode, I'll probably go through the ones that were on this one and the one before it.
Being that it's the last episode, it is your last chance to let us know what you think of the previous episodes. And then again, like we said last week, give us some suggestions. We're coming to the end of this series, so we're going to need another one here soon.
Exactly. So at some point very soon, we're going to have to start a new one. And when we do that, it's going to... I'm not sure. I've got a lot of series in my head. I'm not going to say anything right now.
Spoilers.
Exactly. But yeah, I'm really excited because like the first set of episodes is done. We've got an entire series under our belt, and then we'll be able to continue and do a whole new one. Also, before I forget, because I've been drinking, make sure to go to classicclothing.com. They make really awesome t-shirts. They're gonna start putting out stuff for winter, and I work with a guy. He's really awesome. He makes really awesome shirts and stuff like that, and I just really love his clothes, and I wear them. So go to classicclothing.com, and also follow Classic Clothing on Instagram because they're there as well. And yeah, that's a good time. So until the next one, when we end this series, we will see you next time. Bye guys.
Bye everybody.